So one of the questions I get asked the most whenever I use it is how I clean and take care of my cast iron skillet. I used it tonight for a shrimp fajitas recipe you guys will see in the next day or so, so I'm going to show you guys how I take care of it. Be advised, there will be a moment in this tutorial that will trigger all of the cast iron skillet pros. But this is what it looks like right now after I put all the leftovers away, and I'm going to show you guys what I do to clean it. There's really not that much to it. I'm going to rinse it out, and then I'm going to use the scraper that I have that is going to get any of the hard stuff off. Now this is the controversial part. I'm going to put a little bit of soap in there. I know the normal consensus is that you can't use soap in a cast iron skillet or that it ruins it, but from what I understand, what I've looked up and watched people who actually know how to cook, that used to be because they put certain things in soap that they don't now. So the soap does not affect it. If you guys don't want to believe me, I totally understand. I'm just a stranger in a backwards hat on the internet. However, you see my cast iron skillet, you see how good it normally looks. Every single time I've cleaned it, I've used soap. I've never had a problem. And now this step here, and then the next one I'm going to show you guys is the really important ones. Because what I've learned with cast iron skillets, because I did ruin the first one that I ever got from my mom for Christmas years ago, is I let it stay wet for too long. The biggest problem with these is not drying them right away. Once you guys empty this, clean it and dry it immediately. And I'll show you guys in a second, but right now I have it heating up on the stove. You're gonna let it heat up till it completely dries out and the skillet itself begins to smoke. Once the skillet starts to smoke, you're gonna kill the heat, take a little bit of olive oil and a paper towel and make sure to coat the pan. And for me, it depends on whatever I cooked that night and how dirty the skillet was. Tonight I made shrimp fajitas. There wasn't really anything that was stuck that much to the skillet, but if I fry something in it, or if I make something that has a sugar or a brown sugar in there that usually leaves like a really hard crust, I'm gonna season it 2 to 3 times. So that's it. That's how I keep my cast iron skillet looking this way. I do that process every single time that I cook and usually keeps it looking pretty nice.
That was a ridiculous way to show how you clean cast iron. I've never used cast iron in my life. All I'd use is a lemon and some salt and a lemon and a lemon and salt.
Works for me.